All right, it is time for 5 fast questions. Mr. Shimmore, you've got the questions, I've got the answers. Fire. Hey, wait, start.
1. What book do you revisit frequently?
The Tao Te Ching.
2. What movie scene still pisses you off to this day?
Oh, God. Anything from Phantom Menace with Jar Jar Binks. Any scene. From
3. What do you do that constantly irritates you?
I forget people's names all the time.
4. What song is stuck in your head right now?
No Control by Pepper. Oh, my God. All night last night. This is your station with no... Okay, you're good.
5. You're the first person to land on Mars. What are your first words?
Looks like we made it!
Oh, no.
And that is 5 fast questions.
The faster, the better.
Yeah. All right, let's go through these real quick.
So what? The book that you revisit frequently?
I read the Tao Te Ching quite frequently.
I should have said and why.
And well, I mean, in 5 fast questions, we can't really describe why.
No, I know, but now I'm asking why.
I mean, it's really because, like, I'm not a religious person, although I do go to a Catholic church. But it's something that's helped. It helps center me. It helps remind me that the universe is a lot bigger than we really think it is. Because a lot of the Tao Te Ching discusses almost like leadership roles sometimes, which I think is beneficial. But in general, it's really like a lot of it is. I can't remember if this was one of them or not, but it's basically like nature doesn't need to try and things still get done. So just relax.
I like that. So what scene in a movie still pisses you off to this day? I can't even remember what you said. I was moving so fast. Go ahead.
Anything with Jar Jar Binks. I mean, there's the first scene where he runs into Qui-Gon Jinn. And he's like, "Are you intelligent?" And he's like, "I speak." And he's like, "The ability to speak does not make you intelligent." And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, why?
Yeah.
And look, I'm not blaming the actor because that dude went through some shit because he got blamed. The guy that voices Jar Jar Binks, he got blamed for that role. No, blame George Lucas's ass. Like that's not that guy.
We could do a whole thing. We should do a whole thing on Star Wars at one point because I rewatched the first 3 recently, and I was like, man.
Wait, original 3 or prequels?
No, the original.
So A New Hope.
Episode 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So I watched those. The first movie is a masterpiece, and the other 2 are there's some self-indulgent shit that you're like, dude, they knew they could get away with anything, and they just didn't give a shit.
Dude, Ewoks took down the fucking Empire, man.
Exactly.
But Empire Strikes Back.
Stupid.
Empire Strikes Back.
But do you know why? Okay, we're going to
movie.
say this and then we're going to move on to that. Do you know why the Ewoks took down the Empire and why they were in the movie in the first place?
Well, I assume they were in the movie because they wanted some sort of cheap, cute merchandise to sell, which is the reason
that's
why
100%
why they had Pogs. Was it Pogs?
That's
Is that what the Porgs? Whatever the fuck it was. But anyway,
they built the entire movie to sell merch.
Yeah.
They introduced all these amazing ships, characters, animals, vessels, all that stuff. So, what do you do that constantly irritates you? This is interesting.
I can never remember people's names. And you know how they always tell you, like when you meet somebody, if you're shaking their hand or whatever, repeat their name back, where they're like, "Hi, I'm Shim. Hi, Shim. Nice to meet you." I know to do that.
Yeah.
I never do.
Yeah.
There's a black hole in my brain somewhere where it's just all these people's names. You can fix
that. I actually need to fix that too because I do the same thing and it's really bad because the worst thing that you can do is walk up to someone that you've met a couple of times and go, "Have we met?" It's like it's the worst.
If I'm hanging out with you and I don't say your name, chances are I forgot. Dude, there was people I worked with in Florida for 7-8 years.
Yeah, that's bad though.
Saw them on a daily basis.
I do it now with parents of my kids' friends, and even my kids are like, "That's Charlize's mom." I never remember. What song is stuck in your head right now?
Oh my God. It's a song by a group called Pepper. And there was a playlist that I was listening to on Spotify. It's called the Chill Mix. It's got like 311 and Sublime and stuff like that. It's like a stoner playlist, although I'm not stoned while I'm listening to it. But it's nice and relaxing while I'm doing some work and stuff. And there's this one fucking song. Like the lyrics like this is your station under no control. And it's like, that was all, like last night I couldn't sleep. I had a really shitty sleep. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning I woke up. I could not get that out
Did it
of
actually
my
keep you
fucking
awake?
head.
Is that the reason you couldn't get
I
back
don't
to
think
sleep?
it's the reason why. I think my brain was like, well, we're awake, so let's fucking think of something. And it immediately goes to this song. It's a
the
good
hardest
song.
thing in the world is to
I like
turn
the
your
song,
brain
but
off.
holy fuck.
And then the last one was, you're the first person to land on Mars. What are your first words?
Yeah, singing "Looks like we
Like
made
we
it."
made it.
Because that's my go-to now with my family. Where if we're driving somewhere, like when we landed in Hawaii, I'm pretty sure that was the first thing. When we were on vacation, I'm pretty sure it's the first thing I said. When my wife and I would go to Austin, it would be the first thing I said.
And does your wife just think that's like the lamest dad joke in history now?
I think they've learned how to tune it out. I don't think they hear it.
Things.
I don't think they hear it, but
My lamest thing was whenever we would start a tour, I would literally, like, whenever all the bags were packed and everyone was finally on the bus, I would just go like, on the road again. And then I'd stop.
I'm pretty sure I've done that too. When we were driving to Austin or we're driving somewhere, I do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but it's almost to the point now where you keep doing it because you know it's lame. It's almost like a rite
Well, it's
of
almost
passage.
like the looks
All
like
right.
we made it has almost become my crutch. Like, you know how you'd always say 100%? Is the
100%.
second something is finished or we've completed or we're at our destination, my go-to is looks like we've made it. So,
Wow.
but now we can, in regards to the end of this episode, looks like
we made it.